Dobro Veche, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Wednesday, July 8th, 2020. I'm going to do an energy check-in for the masculine and the feminine. Let's see what we got going on today. I would imagine a lot of us are feeling pretty... I'm getting like a disillusioned kind of feeling, okay? But that, I feel, might be waning a little bit, specifically for the Divine Feminine, because I feel like Divine Feminine specifically has gone through a lot of disillusionment here lately. Yeah, actually, that's funny, because Virgo, this is my Divine Feminine card in this deck, is first one out, okay? So yeah, again, Divine Feminine back at the forefront. I do feel Divine Feminine right now is, again, just really just trying to get herself square. I feel like a lot of the, Divine Feminines or feminine energies basically, kind of in defensive mode here, feeling a little bit triggered and trying not to let the triggers actually affect her negatively, okay? But is actually trusting the intuition. Whereas I feel Divine Masculine right now, a lot of Divine Masculines right now are in their heads. I feel a lot of Divine Masculines have also put up their boundaries here, or put up their defenses, or are feeling defensive, mainly because they're still trying to sort some things out. A lot of them still aren't quite in touch with their mission. They aren't in touch with their path. A lot of them are just feeling just really disassociated with a lot of things going on around them right now. And a lot of them are trying to turn their attention back to themselves, but they're feeling, again, really disillusioned. Okay, so again, the disillusionment coming up here, and we've got Neptune. Okay, that's fairly significant for me. Okay, so I really feel a lot of us right now, just in general, masculine and feminine, are just dealing with disillusionment. That's the main thing here. Now, disillusionment with the connection, disillusionment with, karmic situations, disillusionment, just in general. Like, I feel like, again, and I've been saying this for a while, a lot of us, our illusions are really crashing down around our ears right now. And a lot of us are just like, what happened? Like, none of this makes any sense. Why can't I make sense out of any of this? It's because none of it is supposed to make sense. You're not supposed to pay attention to what's going on around you. You're supposed to pay attention to what source is trying to get you to do. Okay? You're not supposed to know why. If you don't know why, you're not supposed to know why. Accept it. Move on. Okay, so masculine energy today, yeah, masculine energy, so much confusion right now. Just like really unable to figure out what the purpose actually is for life. Like, I feel like a lot of the like Divine Masculines right now are literally sitting around going, why am I here? Like, everything is just so mundane. Like, I'm going through the motions every single day. I'm doing the same thing every single day, putting on a happy face, smiling, lying to everybody that I'm fine. And on the inside, I know I'm not fine. What is the purpose of this? Why am I here? Like, I'm telling you, like, Divine Masculine is searching for clarity. Divine Masculine is 100% searching for clarity. But the thing is a lot of them still haven't quite realized that the clarity comes from within. The clarity comes from trusting yourself. The clarity comes from trusting the journey and fulfilling oneself. So right now, Divine Masculine is feeling so drained by trying to figure everything out. Again, there's that control factor, right? Masculine energy is all about control, right? So they're trying to maintain control by trying to figure everything out, right? When I mean all they really need to do is just release and go. Like, this is their codependency here, is control. Having control. Okay? But in reality, they need to release that. Some of them still aren't quite feeling like they can stand on their own 2 feet. Like, a lot of them are still financially codependent on someone, possibly, or a job, that's treating them not great. But yeah, I mean, they're really, A lot of them are rattling the cages. They're feeling like they can't get out, and they're trying to find the courage and the strength to do so, right? But at the same time, they have these towers that keep coming for them, and it feels like they never can get ahead, right? They can never get where they need to go. They feel like they're constantly having to tiptoe. They're constantly having to, like, the floor is lava, right? Like, I have to be very careful where I step. And, you know, so they have their defenses up. They have their defenses up right now, okay? And a lot of it does have to do with the towers that are coming at them. You know, it's like just, it's coming every which way. But a lot of them just don't feel strong enough right now. They don't feel like they have what it takes to make things work on their own. Okay? I feel like they want to. They're trying to. I really do. But I feel a tower is coming for Divine Masculine in order to get Divine Masculine to move. Because right now, Divine Masculine is just sitting there nice and cozy, nice and comfy, knowing he wants to get out, but like nothing really forcing him to. Does that make sense? So I really feel a tower is coming for Divine Masculine to force him to move. Okay? So Divine Feminine right now. Divine Feminine, yeah. Divine Feminine definitely in, look at that. It's kind of almost the same thing. Divine Feminine is definitely in healing mode, right? And look, these are both 6s, right? They're in healing mode, right? So Divine Feminine definitely in healing mode. And look, mirroring, okay? Because we've got the Strength card, okay? So yeah, Divine Feminine is finding her strength right now. And I feel like Divine Feminine is finding her strength in her healing. Like a lot of you are realizing that the healing that you've done, that the process that you've been through has just made you stronger. That was the point. And a lot of you are accepting the things that you've gone through, accepting the hardships, accepting whatever it is you need to accept here, you know, so that you can move on and you can show Divine Masculine, you know, in the 5D, the way forward. Because Divine Masculine's sitting there going, don't know what to do, right? But yeah, a lot of Divine Feminines are releasing the anxiety. I feel like Divine Feminine's been anxious for a while. A lot of you didn't know what to do going forward. But, you know, at the same time, you know, things were coming into balance, that you needed to speak your truth and that you needed to clear the karma that was coming through, right? And some of you are finally at the point where you can cut out the crap. You're like, I've had enough. I'm done. You know, I'm going to speak some truth. I'm going to speak some hard truth. There's truth coming for me, and I'm going to accept the truth that's coming for me, and I'm going to release the things that I need to release. I'm not going to sit here and dwell in resentment and fear and guilt, right? I'm not going to do it. Now, some of you, this has to do with your connection. Some of you have walked away from your connection, and you were feeling that guilt for a while, but now you're just kind of like, no, you know, I had to do it, right? My person wasn't doing what they needed to do, and it was time for me to step away. And a lot of you have been holding on to some guilt because of that, and it's finally time to release it, okay? So connecting energies, yeah, wow, okay. So, yeah, wow, yeah, okay, so look, we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Six of Swords. So I'm telling you right now, the connection itself is going through a massive, massive healing right now, okay? Now, some of you are feeling like it's not going anywhere, but what you're being urged to do here, some of you are resisting this trigger within the connection to release it, and you still are doing that. Okay, and that part of that has to do with the guilt with Divine Feminine that Divine Feminine is feeling. And part of it has to do here with Divine Masculine because he's just not seeing the truth yet. Some of them are not, okay? Some of them know the truth, they're just in denial, okay? So that's what's kind of holding this hostage, so to speak, okay? So some of you just need to release this, okay? But this is what we're clearing. We're clearing codependency on each other right now. Because Divine Masculine, I do feel a lot of Divine Masculines with their Divine Feminine walking away or pulling away energetically. A lot of them feel that, and some of them are like, whoa, I was totally dependent on that energy. Okay, now that that energy's gone, crap is just gone completely haywire, right? But what's growing in the connection here, like there is so much coming forward, okay? I feel like a lot of clarity, number one, a lot of epiphanies, number two, and a lot of realizations for life as we know it. Like, look at this. Like, I'm talking about the world and what's going on here. This is just a reflection of everything that's going on inside. So trust your intuition here, okay? Everything you're seeing is literally a physical manifestation of what's going on inside, and all of the things that we're clearing and that we're healing, okay? And the illusions, specifically the illusions that are being shattered in the world right now, okay? And it's like, you know, things are staring you right in the face. Like, the truth is right there in your face, but then you have all this illusion around it, right? And then you have the people who believe the illusions, but the reason they believe the illusions is because they don't want to see the truth. The truth is harsh. The truth is scary. You know, the truth might mean that, you know, everything you believed was a lie, and thinking that your entire life is an illusion is kind of terrifying, okay? So keep that in mind. But so much illusion has been shattered in these connections here, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the truth. You know, you want the truth, you can't handle the truth? Right, you can't handle the truth, so you choose to believe your illusions. And that is where a lot of divine masculines are right now. They see the truth, they know the truth is there, but they are choosing their illusions right now. They're choosing their pride and their illusions. Okay? But yeah, I just feel like right now, I mean, I think both counterparts right now are really, really in their heads. Okay? And I feel a lot of inner conflict coming forward, right? But this is what's being released right now, okay? So just let it take its course, okay? If you're being led somewhere else, go for it. You know, I know a lot of you, I know a lot of personal readings I've done, people I've talked to, spiritual coaching and whatnot, people emailing me. A lot of you have a soulmate situation, okay? You have a soulmate who's stepping in, literally a plan B, okay? Because your counterpart, whether it's masculine or feminine, is not stepping up. They're not doing what they need to do. They're choosing, again, their pride and their illusions. And you've been doing the work. So the universe is like, you know what? I'm rewarding them because they've done the work, and I'm going to reward them with somebody who's also done the work. Okay? All right, so messages from the counterparts. Some repeat messages from yesterday, guys. It's pretty significant. Yeah, they are. They're getting it. They just don't want to embrace it yet. Some of them are. Some of them are at least acknowledging the connections, but, you know, like I said, they're choosing their pride and illusions. Okay. Let's get some messages and advice from Source. Let's see what we're clearing today. Wow, yes. Above and, you know, basically, first and foremost, guys, you can't lose the hope, okay? Like, hope and faith, it's all the same thing, okay? You've got to believe in that divine intelligence, you know, the intelligence you have inside, to trust yourself and trust the divine. The divine knows what it's doing, and so do you. Okay, you've got to trust yourself, okay? Just remember, you are being protected, you are loved, you are being guided, okay? But yeah, you definitely need to have patience with yourself and understand that miracles are coming. Miracles are happening every single day. Embrace them for what they are, okay? Even if they don't seem like a miracle at the time, they are, okay? And eventually you will be shown that, okay? All right, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.